The holiday shaves continue for a Friday, and I'm feeling a little 63. I'm Dave, and you're watching Barber Dave's Shaves and Such. Hey, everybody. Welcome to post-Thanksgiving. Hope everybody had a nice time with their family and ate too much, drank too much, and all that kind of happy stuff. We'll do a straight razor shave today for a Friday. Was going to put Christmas lights up today, but just not feeling it. I'll probably do it tomorrow. You know, I'm starting to realize that there are certain soaps that are better for face lathering, at least for me. And one of those is this one. Although the soap's nice, it's not as thick and voluminous as I normally get when I face lather. But it's still really, really good stuff. And this stuff never leaves. I mean, I've had this puck forever. All right. We'll go over all the stuff after the shave. I will say that I am shaving with one of my Grail razors today. It has been stropped 30 on linen, 60 on leather, and another 40 on a convex vent strop. Based on the comments, I'm glad you guys liked that stropping video. It was very abbreviated, but I wanted to get, people wanted to see it. Yeah, the only other Grail razor that I'm still on the hunt for which I've had a couple of opportunities and I missed them, or I thought the price was too much, is a H Diamond Hayashi. I think those were made out of Yakuza steel. And with the purple scales. Those are next to, like I said, next to impossible to find. Like I said, I've had a chance at a few, but they just weren't, I don't know, it just didn't feel right for the price. So my good buddy Matt, Lukey3262, make sure you follow his channel, although he's not putting much out anymore. He's always on the hunt for razors to me. Yeah, this lather is really thin. Probably overwatered it because I wanted to see how a French hard milled soap would bowl lather, especially with a badger knot. And results are a little bit less impressive than I like, but it's still super slick. I had somebody ask me the other day what I feel is the most dangerous points on a razor, and believe it or not, you know, a lot of people say, oh, the big 6/8, 7/8 with the Spanish points or the extended points. But to me, primarily hold that thought. Primarily because it allows you to become complacent. I think the most dangerous razors out there, believe it or not, are the 5/8, especially the 5/8 square tip. Because unlike a lot of people, I do not mute that tip. I use it as the shaving gods intended, which, if you don't have good situational awareness of where that tip is, you can slice an earlobe off, especially when it comes to this yaw. And if you yaw the razor too much while you're shaving, that point will dig in. And I've seen a lot of people, myself included, getting complacent, allowing your wrist to yaw a little bit, and that front edge, that point will dig in. And at first, it feels as if you just caught a follicle. And a lot of times, myself included, you push through it. And by the time you realize what you did, it's too late. Yeah, this very overwatered today. And you end up with a big avulsion. Yeah, this soap is super thin. See if I can get anything out of it. Yeah, it's also the brush not releasing as much as it should. But it's still super slick, so it works. That's another thing that people don't realize. You don't need to have the pretty camera lather. This is living proof of that. This basically, but it's a thin, very slick surface for the razor. Just not exactly the way I like it, but at least it's not going to dry out on me. But yeah, having that situational awareness, I think, is important in any shaving. Because believe it or not, even though I'm looking in the mirror and I'm looking at my whole face, that situational awareness, I know where that tip is. I know where that point is. I also know that I'm trying to keep my wrist locked. To make sure that I know where everything's at. I screwed up my passes today. Because I was yakking too much. Very nice shave today. Typical of the neck area. Yeah, today I would classify this as a great shave, but absolutely horrible looking lather. Very works well, just doesn't look very pretty. But super slick. Also with a square point. You got to be a little bit careful when you're doing your cleanup. I have a tendency to yaw inward and use the center and the end of the blade for the buffing, and then same for the flat blading. Because it just takes a little bit, and that's all she wrote. Nice shave today. See what Mr. Allen has to say. About typical. Nothing. Little tingle, but that you should get a little tingle, you know, no matter what. You know, people say, oh, if you get a smooth shave, it doesn't tingle at all. Nah, something's not right there. Because as I've said a billion times, you end up abrading the skin, and that the antiseptic properties of the alum is what you want to feel, just like an alcohol-based aftershave. I mean, it shouldn't fry you, but you should feel a little bit of a tingle. Okay, let's go over what we went through today with our shave. The razor we used today, again, is my Grail, which is a Dorko 1151. Just an absolute wonderful razor. It's definitely one of my Grails. Still haven't gotten my other Grail yet, but we'll get it there certainly soon enough. What was that movie Interspace where Dennis Quaid looked at himself and goes, looking good, 0 defects. But he had a much better smile than I do. While we're letting that soak. The witch hazel we're going to be using today is Thayer's Lavender. Obviously French lavender, French shave soap. Fits very well. This is the brush is also one that I've had as one of my very first artisan maker brushes, and that is and this was Celestino on the forum back when we were at the other place. He had really shown me how nice these are, and this is a Doug Corn D7 in root beer, and it's got a TGN finest silver tip. For the aftershave today, we're going to be using the PDP, and that's the soap. When I said I was feeling 63, no, that's not my age yet. Près de Provence, 63. Now, this puck is 7 years old. That's all that's gone. Talking about a French milled hard soap. Now, I have not tried Martin de Candre in a bowl yet, but I would say the French milled hard soaps, probably better face lathering, but that's just me. I'll have to do a little bit more experimentation. The aftershave today will be the Près de Provence aftershave balm. Again, I've had this balm for over 7 years. Now, granted, I've got a lot of other soaps, but this stuff just you barely need not even a Q-tip size. Now this is more of a lotion. When I say balm, it does not emulsify as quick as, let's say, Omega Aquae or the Saponificio Veracino. It does take a while to get into your skin, but the protective properties are super nice. The talc that we're going to be using today is Yardley Gentleman. So I hope everybody's got today off and they're going to enjoy the rest of their weekend, eating leftovers and enjoying all the things that the Thanksgiving holiday brings up. I know a lot of people put up their Christmas lights this weekend. That's what I'm going to be doing. I was going to do it today, but didn't feel like it. Okay, and if you have tried the Preta Provence 63, but you have not tried the EDT, oh, it's wonderful. It's a very nice, warm scent, perfect for the holidays. I don't have the scent notes right offhand, but I would definitely say there's a little bit of nutmeg in there, sandalwood, probably some other stuff. I'll have to search that and look at it, but very nice, big bottle too. It'll last you forever. So anyhow, so that's our Friday shave. I know I don't normally do shaves on Friday. I'm not sure if I'm going to do one tomorrow and then try to get back on track on Sunday. Again, I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. Please don't forget to come and see us at www.theshavingcadre.com and also visit us for our live show on Drinks and Daves. That's 5 p.m. Pacific on Mondays. I am still working on the Barber Dave Shaves and Such live show. I'm hoping to do it before the end of the year. Just some logistical things I have to work out and so forth. So anyhow, hope you enjoyed the shave today, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting that notification bell. And I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Take care, and we'll see you soon.